good afternoon, whatever time zone, or good evening for everyone listening to me from Nigeria. All right. It's a privilege to be here, right, with um, you guys on this platform of ZEBULON Homes. All right. To be a part of this noble call. All right. This I am directed on succeeding in a difficult season. My name is Divine Emole. All right, like we already know, right? But I just have to follow these formalities again. My name is Divine. I want to pay attention to the things I have to say in a couple of minutes. I have to say them. All right. Succeeding in a difficult season, it's very timely. It's very timely because of the season we find ourselves in the world right now. Okay. Anytime you stop hearing me, please, I would like to know. Okay? Because I can't even hear myself. I can't hear things. So succeeding in a difficult season is very timely. It's a very timely topic because of where we all are right now. What is happening everywhere. In Nigeria, for the people that are in Nigeria, it's happening everywhere. Typically, it's happening everywhere, literally. All right. But tough times, like the white man said, never lasts. But some people do. People outlast tough times. So in this season, that's very difficult. The truth is, there are people that are succeeding in this season. So it's very possible to succeed in this season and succeed very well. Now, one thing that has helped me in life is that I try to look around me and find out if there's anyone that's making progress in that environment that I am complaining about. But if I can find one person, that means that it is possible also for me to succeed in that same environment. Now, it is something that we have to pay attention to. All right. What does it mean to succeed? Let me just take some definitions. Then I would dive into the real crux of the matter. What it means to succeed? All right. To succeed is the verb. The word succeed is a verb. All right. It means achieve the desired aim or result. So to succeed is a verb. It requires action. So it means to achieve the desired aim or result. For example, tell someone keep trying, you will eventually succeed. Right? So to succeed is to achieve a desired aim or result. Secondly, to succeed is to take over a throne, an office, or another a position from someone else. And so we say that our dear president right now, succeeded um, 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 General Muhammadu Buhari. All right. No, to succeed is to take over a throne, to take over an office, all right, or to take over a position that you were previously not in. So somebody had to hand over to you. So the person had to succeed the person. Now, succeed as a word, as a verb, has synonyms which are triumph. So, for someone to succeed is for the person to triumph. To succeed is to be victorious. All right. To succeed is to achieve success, be successful, or be a success. Right. To succeed, to do well. So when you look at someone and say you are doing well in this that you're doing, that means that the person is actually succeeding. To succeed is to prosper. To prosper. To succeed is to thrive. I love the word thrive because the word thrive already says that there are challenges, there are difficulties, all right, but I have to push through to make it happen. So to succeed is to thrive. To succeed is to advance. To succeed is to make it. To succeed also is to get results and be profitable. Now that means that for me to succeed, I have to be able to get results, and not just ordinary results, but profitable results. And the opposite of the word succeed is to fail or to flop. Right. Now the second word in that thing is the word difficult. The word difficult. Now, the word difficult simply means needing much effort to accomplish, or needing much skill to accomplish, needing much effort to deal with, needing much effort to understand, or needing much skill to deal with and understand. All right. The word difficult also means to be characterized by hardships or problems, or something that causes problems. So when we say that this thing is difficult, it means that that thing causes problems. Or okay. Now, thirdly, the word difficult means not easy to please, not easy to please, not easy to satisfy, or something that is awkward. Number four, the word difficult simply means something that is hard, hard, hard. All right. The similar word, synonyms to it is strenuous, arduous, laborious, heavy, tough, backbreaking, and the word hard. Opposite of the word difficult is easy, simple, convenient. That means that for something to be difficult means that it is inconvenient. It is inconvenient. The third key word in our theme is the word season. The word season. Now, the first definition for the word season is a period of the year characterized by a particular climatic feature, marked by a particular activity, event, or festivity. So we always say the Christmas season, the Easter season. This is rainy season. Coming is dry season. And there is the Hamatan season. These are periods in the year. If you're outside the country, you have the spring, the autumn, you have the winter, and you have the summer seasons. All right. Yeah. So these are seasons, they are periods of the year. All right. But there's another definition for seasons. Seasons are also periods, not periods of the year, but periods characterized by a particular eventful feature, or marked by a particular activity. For example, the COVID season. Now, the COVID season is not a season in the year. The COVID season is a season in life. All right. Now, things are being characterized or judged in our days by the so there's a season called the COVID season. There's a season, let's say that you were a single person, now you now got married, all right? Or you were married, now you now are now single again. Okay, you can now say that in my married season, in my single season, those are not periods in the year, but those are periods in a lifetime. All right, when a certain thing happens. Now, the truth about seasons is that seasons are not forever. That's the first thing I want you to understand. Seasons are not forever. It doesn't matter how long a season tries to last, it does not last forever. No season lasts forever. So when we talk about succeeding in a difficult season, I want you to understand that to succeed in a difficult season is just trying to tell you about adjustments that you need to make, okay, in this particular period of time. Maybe the period of time is not even stipulated, it's not even clear. All right, we don't even know how long the season is going to last, but you have to adjust, put some things in place. How am I going to act? How am I going to behave? How am I going to think? How am I going to do things in this season of my life? So difficult seasons are there in life. Difficult seasons are there in life. Understand that we all face tough times. Everyone listening to me this evening faces tough times, and they often arrive without warning. Tough times, difficult seasons arrive without warnings. They are seasons. That's one thing about seasons. Most times, seasons don't announce themselves. But if they are recurrent seasons, you can program that this is when it's going to happen. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't come. Okay, let's say, for example, this year, the rainy season did not start on time. There was a time everybody was, but the rainy season this year did not start on time. All right. Now that tells you that season out, they come without you knowing when it's going to come. So difficult seasons in life come, and they come without warnings. See, the way life is programmed, when you look at the day at a 24-hour period, you will see the way life actually works. There are light seasons and there are dark seasons. Dark seasons can be also called difficult seasons. Now, these seasons challenge and test our mental strength. They test our patience. They test our ability to cope with things. All right. I recently had some financial struggles some months back. All right. I was trying to deal with some investments, and I lost a lot of money in those investments. All right. Now it 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 put me in a place. It put me in a place where every other project, the project and the things that I was working on, every one of them had to stop. The reason they had to stop is because I was in a season. I was in a season. So I wasn't able to finance a couple of things, but it was for a season. I'm gradually recovering from them. It was for a season. Now, I couldn't push myself the way I used to push myself. I couldn't dare things the way I used to dare things. I couldn't attack things the way I used to attack things. All right, talking about attack, it's not on the negative, it's on the positive. All right, I wasn't able to get things done the way I do. All right, because it became an uphill task for me. But I had to sit myself down and tell myself that life is full of ups and downs. All right. So life is not just about ups. No. If you look around our environment, you're going to see it. Everything about our environment explains life to us. There are mountains and there are valleys. There is day and there is night. There is light and there is, listen, our life, looking at our lives, looking at our environment, you'll be able to see the definition of life. Life explains itself to us. But the truth is, the first thing you need to understand this evening, the next thing you need to understand this evening is that life is not rosy all the time. And somebody, a wise man said that even if life is rosy, even if life was rosy, that roses have thorns too. Roses have thorns. All right. So, but there are ups and there are downs. All right. There are seasons of plenty. There are seasons of lack. All right. There are easy seasons. There are difficult seasons. But the truth is that we are meant to live through all of them. So don't ever withdraw in difficult seasons. Don't ever withdraw in difficult seasons. Difficult seasons are lessons. Difficult seasons are lessons. Learn all you can. Let me say it again. Difficult seasons are lessons. But while you are learning your lesson and learning all you can, please, it is possible to succeed. I want you to know that it is possible to succeed. That it is difficult doesn't mean that it is meant to be failed. No, it's not supposed to see you as a failure. You can succeed in a difficult season. The first thing that we need to do in succeeding in difficult seasons is embrace resilience. Embrace resilience. Embrace resilience. Life is for the relentless. Success in life is not for the chicken-hearted. Life is for the relentless. It's not for the chicken-hearted. Life is for the bodacious. Life answers to the relentless. Life answers to the bodacious. Embrace resilience. Resilience is the ability to withstand. Oh, can you hear me? I feel I'm disconnected and okay, it's reconnected back. Embrace resilience. Embrace resilience. Resilience is the ability to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions. Is the ability or stretching. Embrace resilience. Life will do things that difficult seasons do is that they bend men. They stretch you. Difficult seasons compress you. Difficult seasons, they bend you. Some things you didn't know you could handle, you find yourself handling them in difficult seasons. Embrace resilience. You are tougher than you think. You are tougher than you think. Let me say it again. You are much tougher than you think. Dealing with situations like this can be difficult, morally difficult. But I want you to understand that it is crucial that you don't give up. Call yourself to a meeting and tell yourself, divine, I will not give up. It doesn't matter how hard it becomes. I will not give up. You might feel overwhelmed at first. You might feel overwhelmed at first. It is okay to feel overwhelmed at first. But see, decide, I will not give up. You have the power to overcome any challenge. You have the power to outlast the season, the difficult season. See, to somebody here, this is not the first difficult season you've seen in your life. This is not the first difficult season you've seen in your life. There are difficult seasons that are even harder than where we are right now. Personally, look at your life personally. I don't know if this is a general thing, but just look at your life personally. Probably it was when you were in school. Probably it was when you were 7. Probably you didn't even come from a family privilege. So you have been through tough seasons in your life. And you know the truth. The truth is that if you survive those ones, you can survive this one. In fact, with where you are right now, this one is not even as tough as those ones you survived. Don't throw away your ability to be resilient. You had it before. Go and dust it. Desperate times require desperate measures. Go and dust it. Embrace resilience. Keep believing in your abilities. I know this has hit me. This business has not gone through. This, I'm in debt right now. Listen to me. Everyone has those seasons. But the resilient will always pull through. Embrace resilience. When you embrace resilience, you will eventually find ways to move forward. One of the ways to be resilient is to find things that are under your control and do them well. When you find these things, you will realize that things are not as difficult. Let me just give a practical example. You can't buy fuel right now, but you can enter a bus. You adjust, take the bus. But you took the bus, it doesn't mean that you can pick up. It's just what situation demanded at this time. Resilient, be strong. You came to deal with your mind, to affect your mental health. But no, you are tougher. You are more tougher than that. Is resilience. I think I need to come back to this again because if you're not tough in this life, you are going to be victimized though. If you're not tough in this life, you're going to have issues. Not issues created by people, but issues that naturally everybody could handle. People that commit suicide, I will say, are people that are tired of the situation. Their resilient level is 0. They are tired. We can't hold on anymore. I don't have strength to continue. That's what suicide means. But listening to me in this place tonight, a resilient set of people. You are tougher than the season. You can outlast the season. You can deal with the situation. You can see it is a season that is passing. Like I will always tell people, this storm is passing over. Just hold on. See this storm, it is passing over. Will you be tough enough to hold on until the storm passes? Because you have the power to do so. Embedded in you is the ability to be tenacious, to be relentless, to be bodacious, to be resilient. You have what it takes. You have what it takes. The second thing I want to talk about in succeeding in a difficult season is the power of connection. The power of connection. No man is an island. No man is an island. When a man is in a difficult season, it looks like he has come to the end of his world. But you can still succeed in that season when you understand the power of connection. Solicit for support. See, the reason for relationships is for help in the time of need. One of the major reasons for relationship is for help in difficult seasons. I have friends. You know the truth. You know that a lot of people have withdrawn from what would have helped them in the time of need to fund their greed. Let me say it again. A lot of people have withdrawn from what would have helped them in the time of need to fund their greed. To somebody, you are not an island. You are not alone. Don't carry it alone. You are in a difficult season. Share. Talk to people around. Talk to your confidence, people that are close to you. Oh boy, this my life now. You get as my life view. You get as things view. I was with one of my friends and I knew how it goes for him. How we've been trying to get things done because of where he was at that time. So, but he was registered in a club, and every time they are demanding for dues and a couple of other things. All right, from the members of the club and all that. Right, they go for occasions, and in the occasion, because of the kind of club he was in, they were displaying and a lot of other things, and he was under pressure, under a lot of pressure. I told him, I said, boss, you can't be under this kind of pressure. I think you need to open up and talk to your club people. And talk to them. He said to me, no, that he doesn't want anybody to insult him. I said, problems. Because he is already insulting you. You need a way out. You need to pull out from this and succeed. I pushed him until he had to open up and talk. Now, when he spoke, it now happened that there were people in his club that had privileges that he could use to succeed and make more money for himself while that season of his life elapsed. And after a while, he came to me. He said, thank you for pushing me. Let me tell you, the power of connection is incredible. The best gift a man can have is the gift of men. Thank God for assets. Thank God for all of us here are into real estate. Thank God for assets. Thank God for the lands we land banking. Thank God for everything. But sir, let me tell you, there is something about the gift of men. You have a property, and that property is been difficult to sell it. Don't just sit on it. I'll put it online. Anybody that needs to see it, anybody that needs to see it will see it online. Let me tell you, some people will not act until you talk to them. It's been too Too long you do any business. This is a difficult season for you, sir. Use the power of connection. Ma, use the power. Call a friend. Call someone that is into, even if it means you giving him a part of your commission, sir. Make sure you use the power of the connection. Talk to friends. Talk to confidants. Discuss to your closest friend what is bothering you. See, in this real estate business, sir, you need a friend. Sometimes the person doesn't have something to sell, or what he has to sell is not what people are looking for, but you have something that the people are looking for. What will bring it to you is the power of connection. Sir, in your difficult season, the power of connection is incredible. I cannot overemphasize it. 2 is better than 1 any day. The power of, one of the exclamations now that's going on that makes me laugh a lot. I like it. Is Nakolabo. See, you see that that Nakolabo is incredible. A lot of things that you are panting about, you are scary about, can be handled by collabo, by the power of connection. Sometimes you don't even need solution. What you need is just to air your view and have peace. Talk to somebody. Use the power of connection. Discuss the issue. You are not that strong. Let me tell you again. You are not that strong. A connection is stronger than loneliness. You are not that strong. You are not as strong as you see. 2 is better than 1. 3 has more perspectives than 1 person. Find friends in this industry that will help you come out of the difficulty. You can succeed. You can sell more in this season if you have the power of connection. You can do more in this season if you have the power of connection. Let me tell you, if you have, let's say that you have the strength, the client strength of 200 strong clients, but you have 4 other colleagues and friends, very good colleagues and friends, that each of them have 150, and it's like you are the highest there. Now their clientele is about 150 people. The 4 of them had 600. If you add it to your 2, it is 800. In the collaboration, in the power of connection, you don't just have 200 clients, you have 800. You have 800. You have 800. Maximize the power of connection. Remember, you are not alone. You are not alone. Even if you share it and no immediate solutions arise, it has already been talked about, and people are pondering on it. Once an opening, an opportunity, because you are not only present, they can be somewhere and an opening shows up, and because you have mentioned it, you will remember and say, yeah. Divine mentioned this, so Divine mentioned it. Excuse me, sir. I think I have something like that. He pulls a call too, and before you know, you'll be being sealed, and success is recorded. Use the power of connection. Prioritize relationships. Prioritize relationships. Use the power of connection. Prioritize relationships. Take relationships serious. Every lift from trouble, listen to this, every lift from trouble is a relationship or a person away. Every lift from trouble Every success recorded in difficult times is a relationship or a man away, or relationships away, or men away. Don't joke with relationships. Prioritize relationships. We live in a generation, in a dispensation where people love things and use men. I want you to love men and use things. Prioritize relationship. You're somebody that you always you're always in a relationship with somebody because there's something to get. Sir, change today. You might not succeed in difficult seasons because relationships are golden in difficult seasons. One falls, one will help him up. But in trouble is a man that is alone. Don't joke with relationships. The best gift a man can have is the gift of men. I am intentionally saying it over and over and over again. It can stick. The best gift a man can have is the gift of men. 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 What do you think is crowdfunding? Crowdfunding is the gift of men. Bringing the little that they have. The more men, that's one thing we have in sales. Sales is not really about money. Sales is about value and the number of clients that you have that can meet the value. That's sales. It's not really about money. Now, what you do with the relationship determines how much you can sell, determines what you are going to get, determines how far you can sell, determines how many people will hear about it, because it's about numbers. And relationships are about the more qualitative people you have, the better for you. Prioritize relationships. And in prioritizing relationships, avoid negative people. Avoid negative people. People that talk down on you, people that see you as never do well, people that believe nothing can come out of you. Sir, avoid negative people. Negative people drain your energy. Negative people drain your energy. They drain your energy. Avoid negative people. Avoid those people that always try to show you that you're not doing so much. Avoid them. As much as you need to prioritize relationships, avoid those people that try to make you understand that it doesn't matter how you try in this difficult season that you're not going to succeed. Those people, you don't need them. You need enough energy. See, the season is already difficult. It's already hard. You don't need another person to multiply the hardship by the things it's pouring into your mind. Sir, find people that will speak goodly to you. Avoid negative people. Run away from them. Run away from them. Run away from the people that don't believe you will be able to succeed. Because negative energy drains. You don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need them. Turn deaf ears to negative talks. Turn deaf ears to negative. Anything that is not going to propel you to success, turn deaf ears to them. Avoid negativity. There's no idea you share with the person that the person tells you something positive. Stop sharing with him. Avoid negative people. Stop sharing with him. Stay away from anybody that drains your energy. You don't need them at this time. Stay away from anything that drains your energy. You don't need it at this time. Avoid negative situations, negative people, negative talks. You don't need them. You need as much positive energy is available to you. You must take all of them and work. Let me move to the next thing. Remember, I've talked about embracing resilience. I've talked about the power of connection. I'll talk about the next thing. Have the ability to regain focus. Have the ability to regain focus. To regain focus. When life hits you hard, a lot of people find it hard to bounce back. A lot of people find it very hard to bounce back. Talking about resilience, I talked about people that commit suicide. That is one of the reasons people are in depression. That's one of the reasons people commit suicide. And with that kind of attitude, with that kind of mindset, you will not be able to succeed in a difficult season, because difficult seasons are never palatable to you. They will hit you. Sometimes as you're trying to get up, they'll hit you again. Sometimes as you're trying to get up, they hit you again. But a successful man is not one that has never fallen, but one that refuses to stay on the floor. Let me say it again. A successful man is not one who has never fallen, but one that has refused to stay on the floor. Life will hit you hard. See, if life has not hit you, just keep living. It's not a curse. It's not a curse at all. No, not a curse. It is something that comes with life. Life is going to throw a blow at you that if you don't have this ability to regain focus, you'll be thrown off balance for a long time in your life. Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can control. If you find something, regain focus. You lost money in a business. Yes, it's hitting you hard. Yes, but you have to find something. You have to hold on and see there is a glimpse of hope here. I still have a family that works. I still have business. In as much as I lost money, I still have business. There is something I do every time I have an issue. I try to focus not on the problem, but on the solution. What am I going to do? Like I was introduced, right? If you read my profile, you find out that I am a preacher, I'm a gospel preacher, and all that. But I'm into business. We were building something, and when it was time for us to dedicate the tent we were building, just 3 days to the dedication for us to move in from where we were to that place. The whole thing we built for months collapsed. Millions entered into it. Millions entered into it. Everything was on the floor. I was in my house sleeping, and the person, the contractor that was working, called me and told me that everything had collapsed. I got to the place, saw it. I cried. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because sometimes difficult seasons make you cry. Can I tell you something? It's okay to cry. You are not weak because you cried. You are weak when the situation conquers you. Cry, but win. Cry, but you are not weak because you cried. You are human. To cry is human. Cry. I'm saying that you should cry. That's what I say. Cry. Somebody is asking me, is that what am I saying? I'm saying you should cry. It is not being a man when you can cry. Cry. So I stayed, let me leave that alone. I stayed, I cried. When I finished crying, I stood up, cleaned my tears that same day, and I asked them, I said, what can we do now? And they looked at me and said, I said, let's get back to work now. Now, this is what happened. What took us close to 3 months to build took us 11 days to rebuild. Because somebody, the leader, regained focus. Can I tell you? A lot of things that are stalling will be standing if you pay attention to what I am saying right now.
Yeah.
Pay attention to what I'm saying right now. Regain focus. He hit you and you are on the floor. Find something to grab. There's something around you. There's something around you. There's something within your reach that you can do. You know the amazing thing? The amazing thing is that the things that we need to do to get up, to succeed are around us. But sometimes pride and shame will not allow us to do it. Regain focus. Regain focus. I know Dr. Kenneth very well. I know things that have hit him in this life. And most times he goes out of his way to do things he won't normally do just to get back his stand. Let me tell you, anybody that wants to succeed has to know how to restart.
Yeah.
Restart. That's what I mean by regaining focus. Restart.
Yeah.
You life hit you and you get off balance. So when your eyes clear, don't stay in that place of despondency. Go back. Start. We don't stop when we are tired. We stop when we are done. So if we are not done and life hits you, so get up.
Don't stop.
And move on. Get up.
Don't stop.
Pause. Those things that are not positive. They might be thoughts, they might be actions. Think positively. Think solutions. You are in debt right now. Stop thinking that this debt, DEBT, is about to kill you. No, start thinking about what am I going to do to get out of debt. What other business am I going to do to act in what I am doing now before this one pays that I could sort out some things? What is it that I can put my hand on? Everyone goes through 4 times, but not everybody has the ability to restart. Everybody goes through difficult times, but not everybody has the ability to restart. The one of the very few among us, there are very few of us, I'm not sure up to 3%, that have the ability to restart. Good, okay, no problem. You are not the first to fail. You cannot even be the last to fail. And can I tell you something? Your phone is not even the hardest one. No, there are some stories that people are going to tell you. It doesn't even look like. I don't know if Dr. Kenneth thought about it before he wanted me to take this session. But I've been through a lot in my life. I've dropped out of school. I was in my 3rd year. While I was growing up, and I couldn't continue school. My dad had a crash in his business. I couldn't continue school. Civil engineering. Doing well. With a GPA of more than 4.5. Doing very well. But we couldn't continue. I didn't know then what I know now. I was only that I just entered school newly and as a young boy and all that. Somewhere we couldn't pull through. His business crashed, bank came for the loans, collected a lot of things from us, their property and all that. Now, I had to drop out of school. Years later, I had to go back to school to start from the beginning. To have the ability to restart your life. You succeed in any difficult season. When you have the ability to restart your life, oh yeah, to refocus, you're pursuing it here, and that place fails. The ability to change your focus on something else immediately. But I am not saying that you should not feel the pain of it. No. Remember what I said? Cry. Sooner you cried, stand on your feet and start. It doesn't answer to the people crying. Life answers to the man that has restarted. It's when you start that you can move, not when you cry. Restart your life. That's why I tell people, when someone loses something or loses someone there, all right, allow the person to mourn. There's something about mourning. Mourning brings closure. But once closure is in place, so put yourself to work. Restart.
Yeah.
Restart. Gain your focus. Channel your energy. Stop crying over spirit bill and just push on and do what you could do. All right. The next thing is have patience. Patience is a virtue needed to succeed in difficult seasons. Patience. Let me just say this here. Overthinking only leads you towards the worst case scenarios. Please work out eventually. Don't ever forget it. Always remember that things will work out eventually. No, under the influence of my voice this evening. I can't see your faces, but I know you can hear me. See, things will work. Just be patient. You know, there's something about patience. When you're patient, a lot of people just take care of themselves. A lot of people just take care of themselves. Patient. When you're patient, it helps you to learn. Yes, it helps you to learn. It will help you to consider better possibilities that are more likely to happen when you're patient. When you're patient, you are more optimistic. Patient, more optimism. People that worry a lot become sorry kissing a lot too. Be patient. Be patient. A lot of things will be handled by time. Remember where I started? I said seasons are not forever.
Yes.
Seasons don't last forever. If you can be patient, that season will pass. You see here, this is one thing that women have, the ability to be patient. Every month teaches them how to be patient. They go through flows, cramps, and a lot of things. And all they need to do, even if they are taking drugs, what the drug does is that the drug helps them to subsidize the effect. But is it the pain is going to be there, and they will walk through. Sometimes they are doing stuff with that pain, and you will not know except they tell you. Be patient. Learn from past experiences so future mistakes can be avoided. The mistakes you have made because you were hasty, learn from them. It will help you to be patient. A lot of us salespeople, people that are into real estate, yes, a lot of us. See, real estate needs a lot of patience. Even if it's not a difficult season, you need a lot of patience. Some people might not buy the time you want them to buy. They might buy months later, but when they buy big. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. I don't know how else I'm going to say this. Patience is a mighty virtue. Be very patient. To succeed in a difficult season, you need a lot of patience. Why? Because the storm is passing over and you don't know how long it is going to take. So you have to make up your mind that you see this thing, I'm going to outlast it. I will be there until it finishes. Be patient. In the world of instant everything, be patient. That's how to succeed in a difficult season. In a difficult season, that's how to succeed. Being patient. When you are patient, you'll be able to see all the cons, be able to see all the pros. See the way I slowed down because I'm talking about patience. Yes, I intentionally slowed down because I'm talking about patience. Patience. Follow and follow through. Follow and follow through. That's what patience does for you. Patience gives you the ability to follow and follow through. Gives you the ability to follow and follow through. Next one is embrace the journey. Life is a journey, and it's important that you keep pushing forward. See, no matter what happens, let your eyes be on the forward movement. Embrace the journey. Embrace the journey. Let your eyes be in front. And to do that, you need to have a strong character. See, our moral courage is a reflection of our character. Our moral courage. I now have a few minutes more. Our moral courage is a reflection of our character. Mark Twain said something. He said, it is curious that physical courage should be so common in the world and moral courage so rare. See, these times we are in call for us to be both brave and resolute. The times we are in. it calls for us to be both brave. Embrace the journey. Know what you stand for. I stand for success. I will succeed no matter what. I will succeed no matter what. I will succeed no matter what. You need to know what we stand for. You also need to know what we are unwilling to sacrifice. I can't sacrifice my success. I can't sacrifice my peace. Any other thing can go. But you have to be sure of what you can sacrifice. What cannot go. Regardless of the cost. I've come too far to just check it out like this. No, I cannot. The Imam will say that he had to go God, like it's not the way it is the way it is. It is what it is. So we have to push it out. Push it out.
Yeah. Oh, the good boy. Yeah.
Yes. Building a strong character will entail a lot. Because build a strong character, you need a strong spirit. Because a strong spirit gives you a higher perspective that is not bound by time or circumstances. That's what makes you to embrace the journey. You have a strong spirit. It gives you a perspective. So people are wondering what is driving you in this season that we all everybody is saying, oh boy, this season is awful. But there is something driving you. You are intentionally building, or you have intentionally built a strong spirit. It gives us a higher perspective that isn't bound by time and is not bound by circumstances. That is what helps us. It helps us to push further. Nobody can go back and strike. Nobody can succeed beyond his life. This is what helps us. That though we don't agree with another person's perspective, we are still part of the success story. We embrace. We don't agree with what no. It cannot take no. I can't chicken out. We cultivate the strong spirit. That spirit that helps us to see beauty in the midst of despair. Strong spirit. Helps us to stay grounded and not lose our center when difficult situations hit us the most. Strong spirit. Everyone that wants to make, that wants to thrive, to advance, that wants to succeed in this trying period, in difficult seasons, has to be someone that made up his mind not to lose his center when life hits it hard. A strong spirit. And strong spirit makes a man to have a strong mind. Victor Frankl said something. He said, the one thing that you can do is the way he chooses to respond to what you do to him. Listen very carefully. He said, the last of one's freedoms is to choose one's attitude in any given circumstance. Choose your attitude. Don't react. Respond. Don't react. Have the right mindset. This is what I'm going to have the right mindset. The mind is an instrument. Very powerful. And we have more control over what we think. We think we know. See, we have more control over what we think than we create ourselves. See, we are constantly choosing, whether consciously or unconsciously, how we make meaning and in the world that we live in. We are constantly choosing whether to succeed or to fail. We are constantly choosing in our mind, because a man is a product of the mind. James Allen says that a man is a product, the mind is the man. Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You can't separate yourself from your predominant thoughts. So what are you thinking? Even in this difficult season, even in the personal difficult seasons you find yourself, even in the times when you can't sell, how you are thinking is everything. How a man thinks is everything. You either think or you think. How you think is everything. It's everything. How you think? I'm speaking with a lot of passion because we have to be intentional about how we think. And you know, to be intentional about how we think is to be intentional about the things we take in. That not be stronger than what you feed yourself. A man is a product of what he eats. Whatever you consume consumes you. You are what you consume. The old saying, we learn computer, all right? That saying cannot be truer. Garbage in, garbage out. You are as strong as your mind. You can succeed better even in this difficult season. What is in your mind? What is in your mind? What are you thinking? Are you thinking success? Are you thinking failure? Are you thinking strength? Are you thinking weakness? What are you thinking? How are you thinking? To embrace the journey, you have to be strong in character. You have to be strong in spirit. You have to be strong in your mind. And like I said before, because I said I cannot overemphasize on it. I'm coming back to it again. You have to be strong in your community. In your community. Martin Luther King says that it really boils down to this. All life is interrelated. All life is interrelated. We are all connected. Particularly when times are challenging. We need people we can rely on for support. We need all the assurance that we're not alone. We need all the assurance that people have our back. We need assurance that we can get through and succeed in this difficult season together. We are not alone. We are not alone. You are not alone. Pay attention to your community. Pay attention to your relationship. Building a strong web of a relationship and support and a community is very crucial, because at the end of the day, we are in all this together. So, sir, ma, we need to pay attention to this. We should understand that challenges are inevitable. We have to embrace resilience. Pay attention to the power of connection. And in paying attention to the power of connection, avoid negative people. Have ability to regain focus and restart. Pay attention to patience and be optimistic. Embrace the journey. In embracing the journey, build a strong character. Build a strong spirit. Build a strong mind. The mind is the man. Your will is not strong. You cannot have strength in your life. Then build strong community and strong relationships. I've been words of mine. I've been able to communicate a couple of things to us that will help us in a difficult season. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Dennis.
Thank you, Pastor Divine. Our group is on fire, like seriously. Really, guys, please, I need us to say something. I don't want to be the only person that will say something. Unmute yourself, and then please, I want feedbacks from you guys. In fact,
Hello,
Pastor
sir.
Divine, I have to say publicly, please, in our October edition, please, we're including you in our October edition, please. This is, I told them that to me personally, it was as if you're talking to me. You know, it's been a very long time. I heard you speak, and then I heard you preach, and like this is as
I can't hear anything.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think this is network. Shit. But anyways, I'll chat you behind now. So please, guys, unmute yourself and say something to Pastor Divine. This class was awesome, and then I want to say thank you, sir, for making out time. Of
I don't know why I can't hear.
Really?
I don't know why.
Shit. Wow. We can hear you. Actually, we can hear you. I think maybe
like I can't hear anything at all.
Wow. We can hear you. We can hear you. I think this is network issue. So, guys, was it a worthwhile class? Please, I need your feedbacks. I need your feedbacks if you can hear me. Was it a worthwhile class today? Is it a time well spent? Is it 1 hour, 30 minutes well spent? Hello? Hello, guys. Who can hear me?
Can hear you, sir.
Okay, Amarachi, what do you have to say?
Okay, good evening, everyone. Like, good evening. Can you hear me?
I really appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm so delighted to attend this class. And Pastor Divine, it's such a wonderful section today. At least I learned how to be focused, never to give up, and especially that patient aspects. It seems like you're just speaking to me like I should just be focused and still be patient and wait. That's all I need today and work with it. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Amarachi.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Amarachi. Chama, we heard what you said. These classes, I have to play this thing again. Thankfully, we recorded this section. We'll get it ready before end of the week, and then we will share it on all our WhatsApp groups so that people can listen to it and learn yet again. So, guys, remember that we're having our final section tomorrow in class. Please endeavor to be in class tomorrow. Class will start by 9 a.m. in the morning. Coach Spark just called me that he's going to be here by 8:30 tomorrow. So please, let's endeavor to be here very, very early tomorrow to start out the day. It's wonderful time coming to the end of this bootcamp. Honestly speaking, it's a lot of experiences in my mind and in my heart, and then I'm looking forward to what this thing is going to bet in our personal lives and our personal businesses. Pastor Divine, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Very much. Thank you very much. Really, really, really. This is when you say that somebody is just giving you food that is just cooked, like now today food be this. You understand? So very refreshing. It's very, very refreshing. Really, really, really right on point. Please, I'm going to beg you, sir. Please. We are having these boot camps every other month. So in October, we're going to have a fuller class than what we have now. So I'm going to ask you for a favor, please. You will spare us another evening again in October, but towards ending of October, please. You have to come back again because this is a wonderful section. In fact, before you called me, before we entered this call, I was under immense pressure, and then my head was just on a speed dial. But you spoke to my heart, you spoke to my head, and then it's actually refreshing how these things, people can actually survive difficult seasons. And thank you very much for sharing a life lesson out of your long time here on earth. And then I want to say thank you very much, sir, for your time, for your wisdom, for your contribution. Always been there. I can call you last minute and you answer me. Thank you very much, sir. I'm really, really, really grateful. Thank you very much. Does anybody want to say something first?
Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Thank you for
good evening.
Okay, Pastor Divine, I want to thank you so much. If I am not going home with anything tonight, I'm going with the fact that I am going to pay attention to my community. Because sometimes we overlook what is happening around us, especially when we are not the ones with the pedal of power. You may say, okay, I'm not the head. You just be cold where you are. But little contribution can push your community forward. And you said something that really touched me. You said follow and follow. Not just follow. Because sometimes I have this issue of following through.
Wow.
Tonight has made a resolve to follow through, not just follow. Plenty following, but not following through. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. So who else has something to say before we disperse? This class is, in fact, I have to get this tape to listen to it again. Get this link again to replay it, over and over again. Many of the things I took out from the section includes I have my notes, my writing part is full. One thing I learned here is that it says seasons don't last forever. Seasons don't last forever. It may come, but it will never last forever. He said that life is for the relentless, and also life is for the resilient. And then resilience is the ability to withstand and recover from a difficult situation. And again, he mentioned about being able to regain focus, restart quickly. No matter the failure you face, restart quickly. Don't say that you failed. Yes, you failed, but get up and continue going. And then he mentioned that the power of connections. He said there is something about the gift of men, because I was writing these things down. He said two is better than one. Collaborate more with people. You are not alone. This is where many bodies in my neck started lifting when we're talking about this. And then I said, every lift from every trouble is a relationship or men away. Every lift from any trouble is relationship or men away. And then stay away from negative energies. It's very, very important. Stay away from negative vibes. Stay away from negative vibes. And then say patience is a virtue. Have patience, and patience is a virtue that is needed to succeed in a difficult season. He said you need strong character. Keep pushing forward. You need strong character. You need moral courage. He said that your moral courage is a reflection of your character. Be brave and be resolute. Then he talked about your community. The power of community. What we are doing here, we are building a community. We are building a community. So tomorrow, the Realtors registration link is already available. So by tomorrow, we start putting everybody on the group that in the group to start building an active network and community that people can rely on and also be able to grow their real estate business. And Pastor Divine, thank you. I can't thank you enough. Thank you so very much. And wherever these virtues have come from, may God replenish it 1 million times in Jesus' name.
Amen.